China has put on a united front with Russia as the Ukraine crisis escalates, with President Xi Jinping joining Vladimir Putin in opposing further NATO expansion. In a joint statement issued on Friday after the Russian president met Xi in Beijing, the two powers called on NATO to abandon the ideological approaches of the Cold War. The meeting, Xi's first face-to-face talks with a world leader in nearly 2 years as his country hosts the 2022 Winter Olympics, came as Western leaders upped diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the Ukraine crisis. French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz on Friday announced separate visits to Moscow and Kyiv in the coming weeks. The United States and its European partners fear Russia may be readying an attack on its neighbor given Moscow's massing of more than 100,000 soldiers near the two countries' shared border. But the Kremlin denies such plans and instead blames Washington and NATO for undermining the region's security. Here are all the latest updates. 16 minutes ago, 13:48 GMT, Lithuanian PM raises alarm over presence of Russian troops in Belarus. Russia's recent deployment of troops to Belarus is of great concern to the neighbouring Baltic states, Lithuanian Prime Minister Ingrida Simonyte said. The Russian trope. But a look back at past conflicts reveals a strong correlation between soaring oil prices and Moscow's willingness to assert its will aggressively beyond its borders. Read more here. 1 hour ago, 12:38 GMT, Soviet nostalgia on Ukraine's impoverished front line in Krasnohorivka, a city in conflict hit eastern Ukraine. Some people say they feel abandoned by the central government in Kyiv and long for a return to the prosperity they claim to have enjoyed while living you. Read more here. 2 hours ago, 12:15 GMT, the Ukraine-Russia crisis and infographics. Al Jazeera has put together a series of infographics that explain the background of the Ukraine-Russia crisis. Have a look here. 2 hours ago, 12:10 GMT, UK has high confidence Russia is seeking to engineer a pretext for invasion. The United Kingdom has high confidence that Russia is seeking to engineer a pretext to invade Ukraine, Prime Minister Boris Johnson's spokesman has said, referring to US intel.